Welcome to Himani Coaching Center. We are committed to simplify concepts and amplify confidence of all the students who are watching our videos to learn maths, physics, and chemistry. Today's video is for class 10th students of CBSE as well as ICSE boards, and the topic covered is probability. We are going to do questions based on competency development. So, if you are watching the video for the first time, do subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon. Let us look at the first question. First question says Roshni is playing a dart throwing game. In the game, players throw a dart at a wooden board from a safe distance. If the dart hits inside any one of the shaded circles, they score a point. Okay. So the wooden board is given, the area of the dimension of wooden board are given 40 centimeter by 60 centimeter. The radius of each circle is 5 centimeter. Roshni is randomly throwing darts at the board. If each dart Roshni throws hits the board, what is the probability of her scoring a point? Okay. Now, the dart may hit the board. It may hit here, 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 or it may hit inside the circles. So when she hits inside the circles, then she is scoring a point. So, what is the probability of her scoring a point? So, when she is hitting inside the circle, so that means area of three circles, okay, divided by area of the board. So, that is the probability of her scoring. See, what is probability? Favorable outcome divided by total outcome. Yeah, so now circles there are three, and what is area of a circle? Pi r square. So 3 times pi, and radius is 5. So 3 pi times 5 square upon, we are given the dimension of the wooden board as 40 times 60. Okay, so then what would be the answer? So let us simplify. So 3 times pi times 25 by 40 times 60, 5 fives are, 5 eights are, then 5 times 12 is 60, then 3 times 4 is 12. So now we get the answer as pi by 32. Okay, that is the probability of Roshni scoring a point. Okay, now let us move to the next question. Here we are given a table which shows all the possible outcomes when two fair six-sided dice are rolled together. Okay, so they have already given the outcomes, but in many questions you would be asked to draw it. So but here we will just use the table given. So we are asked, let's study the table and find the probability for following events. Numbers on both the dice are different. Okay. See, when numbers on both the dice are different, so there is what is the possibility. So that means one number is 1, other is 2. One number is 1, other is 3. So all such cases like 2, 1, 2, 3, all this. So if you look what is happening in the table, you will find there are 6 cases where the numbers are not different. Okay, so let us find probability of same number on both the dice. So that would be 6 by 36, which is 1 by 6. So that the probability is different numbers would be what? 1 minus 1 by 6. Okay, why am I saying that? See, probability of event not happening equals 1 minus probability of event happening. So event happening, we took same number on both dice. So event not happening means same number not on both dice, which would mean that numbers are different. So 1 minus 1 by 6, we can just do the LCM and get 6 minus 1, 5 by 6. Okay. The other way you could have done was, you will say, okay, let us remove these 6 numbers from 36. So probability that numbers are different is 30, and upon 36 they will cut by 6. you will get the same answer, 5 by 6. So whichever way you feel comfortable, you can use that. Now let us go to the next question and see what is being asked. That the second number is greater than the first number. Let us go row by row. In this, all these numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, second number is greater, so 5. In second row, these four numbers are greater than the first number because 2, so 3 is greater than 2. Similarly, 4 is greater than 2. Likewise, now here what will happen? These three numbers are greater, are such that the second die has a number greater than the first die. Similarly, if we go here, we will get two numbers. Here, we will get one number. In the table of, in this row of 6, there is no such number. So let us count 5 plus 4, 9, and 3, 12, and 2, 14, and 1, 15. So the probability is going to be 15 by 36. Okay, we can make it divisible by 3 and get the answer as 5 by 12. Okay, now let us look at the next question, which says that the sum of both the dice is equal to 9. So let us find the favorable outcome. One is 3, 6, write that down. Then where is the sum 9 when it is 4, 5? Then 5 and 4 also, the sum is 9, and then 6 and 3. Okay, can you see? These are the only cases when the sum of both the dice is equal to 9. So number of favorable outcomes are 4, total outcomes are 36. So 1 by 9 is the answer. Okay, let's move to next question. Anjali has a jar where she saves coins. She has collected 12 2 rupee coins and 18 10 rupee coins. One day she added 4 20 rupee coins to it. If a coin is picked at random from this jar now without looking, find the probability that it is a 1 rupee coin, a 10 rupee coin, an even valued coin, anything except a 5 rupee or a 20 rupee coin. Show your work. Okay. This, you have to show the work here. So now what you will do, so you will write denomination, okay, and number of coins. So she has 2 rupee coins, so denomination is 2 rupee. How many coins she has? 12. So write 12 there. Then she has 18 10 rupee coins. So 10 is the denomination, 18 is. Then she has 20 rupee coins, which are 4. Okay. Now, how many total coins are there? The total coins are 34. So we will first write this down that total coins are 34. Now the first question is find the probability that it is a 1 rupee coin. How many 1 rupee coin are there? 0. So the probability is going to be 0. You just have to say there are no 1 rupee coin and hence the probability of a 1 rupee coin is 0. Now that it is a 10 rupee coin, so you will say number of favorable outcomes. How many 10 rupee coins are there? Number of favorable outcomes, which is now 10 rupee coins are 18. And total number of outcomes is 34. So probability that she gets a 10 rupee coin is 18 by 34. Okay. This is what they mean when they say show your work. Okay. So now this would be what? We can just divide it by 2 and get the answer as 9 by 17. Okay. So now let us move to the next question, which is that she that the coin is an even valued coin. Now see, 2, 10, and 20 all are even values. So what is the number of favorable outcomes? 34, because all the coins are even coins. And what is total outcomes? 34. So what is the probability that it is an even valued coin? 34 by 34, and hence the answer is 1. Okay. Students, I hope you are understanding the concept. Please like the video, give your invaluable comments. Also share the video with your friends and help me spread word. Now let us move to the next question on this, which says anything except a 5 rupee or a 20 rupee coin. So there is no 5 rupee coin. Okay. And how many 20 rupees coin are there? 4. So we can do what? 34 minus 4. So there are 20 coins which are not a 20 rupee or a 5 rupee coin. So you can just show that number of favorable outcomes is equal to 20. Total outcomes is 34. So the probability of not getting a 5 rupee or a 20 rupee coin is going to be 20 by 34 minus 4, my bad, is 30. Okay. So this would be 30 by 34. Okay. So the answer would be 15 by 17. Yeah. So 34 minus 4 is 30. I by mistake wrote 20. So 30 by 34. So 15 by 17 is our answer. Now let us move to the next question. Again, if you can see, this is a 5 marker question. Aisha and Ahmad are about to play a board game. To decide who starts first, they decide to throw 2 dice. Following was agreed upon. Aisha goes first if the numbers on the dice are both prime numbers. Ahmad goes first if the sum of the numbers on the dice equals 6. They throw the dice repeatedly till one of these conditions is met. If the first throw has decided who goes first, who is more likely to start first, list all the outcomes and show your steps. See, when they say list all the outcomes, you will do what? Write dice 1 and write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 like this. And then write dice 2 and for that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So what are the outcomes? 1, 1, 1, 2. So I am taking this one and doing with this. So 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 5, 1, 6. Like that you finish. So you will get this complete table. Okay. Which I have kept from the previous question. But you are supposed to draw this. Okay. Because this is a 5 marker question and they have asked you to show all the outcomes. So this is all the outcomes. Okay. Now the question is who is more likely to start first? So now Aisha goes first if the numbers on the dice are both prime numbers. So students remember 1 is not a prime number because that is one mistake which most of the students commit. Okay, so keep in mind 1 is not a prime number. Okay, now let us see out of the given 36 outcomes, in how many cases are both prime numbers? So let us figure that out. So 2, 2. So we will have to write down. Okay. So we will say for Aisha, the prime numbers are going to be 2, 2, then 2, 3, then 2, 5. Okay. So in the this row, there is 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 5. Now go to 3. So there is 3, 3. So let us write that down. So 3, 3, then 3, 5. Okay. Then in the table, in the next row, we don't need to go because 4 is a composite number. Now go to the row which has 5. So 5, 2. So let us write that down. Then 5, 3. Both are prime. Then 5, 5. Both are prime. Okay. So we have noted how many? So we have 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 5. And 3 3 and 3 2 is also prime, so we will have to write that as well. Okay, because 3 2, then 3 3, then 3 5. So how many favorable outcomes for Aisha? 9. Okay, so what is the probability of Aisha getting the first chance? So 9 by 36. Now let us look for Ahmed. For Ahmed, they are saying the sum of the numbers on the dice is equal to 6. So let us look at the options for favorable outcomes for Ahmed. Let me use a different color. So sum is 6, so 1 5. Then in this row we will have 2 4, Then in this row we will have 3, 3. Then in next row 4, 2. Then 5, 1. Okay. So how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Can you see? We just have to check that the sum on both the dice is equal to 6. So we took 1, 5, 2, 4, 3, 3, 4, 2 and 5, 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 by 36. So we can see that 9 by 36 is greater than 5 by 36. So Aisha is more likely to start first. Okay, that's how you will show. So you will simply write since 9 by 36 is greater than 5 by 36, chances of Aisha starting first would be more. Now let us move to the next question. Here, Sahiba conducted a survey in her school for 150 students of class 10. She has asked the students two multiple choice questions, which were what time do you go to sleep at night? And second question is what is your favorite subject? Each student could choose only one option from the choices given. So if you look at the table, favorite subjects are English, Math, Science, and Social Science. Sleep schedule is before 9 p.m. So let us understand what this table is saying. So there are students who go to sleep before 9 p.m. So what is their number? 5 and 7, 12 and 8, 20 and 7, 27. Out of those 27, 5 students' favorite subject is English. 7 students have a favorite subject as mathematics, likewise. Okay, so this is how this table is to be read. Now let us look at the question. It says if a student is randomly selected, what is the probability that they sleep after 11 p.m. and their favorite subject is not social science? Okay, see, the total number of students is 150. Now, sleep after 11 p.m. means we have to look at the last row. Their favorite subject is not social science, so remove this. So find the sum of 7, 8 and 10. So 7 and 8, 15 and 10, 25. So the probability is going to be 25 over 150, which is 1 by 6. Okay. Next question, if a student is randomly selected, what is the probability that they go to sleep after 10 p.m.? So the number of students who go to sleep after 10 p.m. are here. See, 10 p.m. to 11 and after 11 p.m. So we have to add all of this. So see, 10 and 12, 22, then 35, then 13. So 35 and 3, 38, 48, and then 7 and 8, 15, 10, 25 and 8, 33. Now add them 8 and 3, 11, 4 and 1, 7, 4 and 1, 5, 5 and 3, 8. So if a student is randomly selected, what is the probability that they go to sleep after 10 p.m.? The answer is going to be 81 by 150. Both the numbers are divisible by 3. So we will get 27 over 50 as the answer. Let us look at the next question. Same table. The question is if a student is randomly selected, what is the probability that they go to sleep before between 9 p.m. and 10 p.m. and that their favorite subject is mathematics? That means we have to look at this row. Okay. So they sleep between 9 and 10. Their favorite subject is mathematics. How many are there? 12. So 12 by total number of students, which is 150. Okay. So now you can just simplify this. You can divide it by, let me do it here because I need some space. So we can divide by 3, so 4 by 50 and then divide by 2 and get 2 by 25 as the answer. Now, next question, if a student is randomly selected, what is the probability that their favorite subject is English? Favorite subject is English. We have to count all the students who have favorite subject as English. So just add all of them. So can you see 10 and 10, 20 and 12, 32 such students are there out of 150. So 32 by 150 you can divide it by 2 and get 16 by 75 as the answer. Then the last question from this is if the student is randomly selected, what is the probability that they go to sleep before 10 p.m. and their favorite subject is either science or social science? Before 10 p.m. means what? All these students between 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. and before 9 p.m. So, and their favorite subject is either science or social science. So, from these two, science is 19 and social science is 16. So, 19 plus 16 is 35 and total students are 150. So this would be 5, say we can divide and you get 7 by 30 as the answer. Okay, students. Now let us move to the next question. Here we are given Gavin and Ishan are playing a game using two fair dice with face numbered from 1 to 6. The rules of the game are given below. Both the players take turns to throw the dice. Note the sum of numbers on both the dice as their respective scores. Okay, so let us say Gavin throws and he gets 2, 3. So his score would be 5. Okay, that is what they mean. Then the rules are if a player gets the same number on both dice, they get exactly one extra turn to throw the dice again. The score from both the turns are then added to get the player's total score. Let us say someone got 2 by 2. I mean 2 and 2. So then what will happen? He will get another chance. And let us say in the another chance he got 3 and 2. So what will be his score? So 2 plus 2, 4 plus 5. So his score would be 9. So this is how the rules of the game are being made. So now then once both the players have thrown the dice, the person with higher score wins. If the scores are equal, then the game ends in a draw. Now the question is Gavin begins by throwing the dice. What is the probability that he gets an extra turn? Show your work. Now see, if you look at the table, which you will make, so I am coming back to this table. So Gavin can get extra turn only when he throws same number on both the dice. So what are the favorable outcomes? 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6. So there are six such outcomes. So we will have to show that. So we will show the working and we will say the favorable outcomes are 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, and 6, 6. So number of favorable outcomes are 6. Total outcomes are 36. So probability that he gets an extra turn is going to be 1 by 6. Students, remember they said show your work. So 1 mark would be for showing this favorable outcome and the table. Okay, that you will have to make. Now the question, next question is in one of the games, Gavin gets a score of 13. Okay. Find the probability that Ishan wins the game if he plays only one turn. So students understand in a throw of two dice, the maximum score is 12, isn't it? 6 and 6. Rest all other numbers would be less than 12. So that Ishan plays only one turn and gets score more than 13, the probability is going to be 0. So what will you say? You will simply write as in this case the maximum score can be 12 in one turn. Hence Ishan can never score more than 12. So the probability that Ishan wins the game with only one turn is 0. Okay. Now let us look at the next one. If Gavin gets a score of 15 and Ishan gets a pair of sixes on his first turn, find the probability of Ishan winning the game on his second turn. Show your work. Now understand, Gavin has got a score of 15. Ishan has already got 6 and 6. So his score is already 12. In order to win, because Gavin has scored 15, so minimum that Ishan needs is 16. So he needs to score 4 or more. Are we clear? So his numbers, just for understanding, let us say he gets 2, 2. So 12 plus 4, 16, and he will win. Let us say he gets 3, 2. Then also 12 plus 5, 17, which is more than 15, he wins. Okay. So we have understood, you will have to show this working that Ishan has to score at least 4 or more. When you say at least 4, that is what is the meaning which we will have to figure out. Now, how can Ishan score 4 or more? For that, can you see? If you start doing like this, you will say, okay, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 5, 1, 6, all are more than 4. Similarly, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 4, 2, 5, 2, 6, all are more than 4. Like that, you can go on. Okay, 3, 1, all these cases would be more than 4. Even these are more than 4. Okay, so one way is this, that you show this. So you will say that, there are some 4 outcomes here, there are some 5 here, then there are 6, 6, 6, 6. Okay, so you can do this, but you will have to show the working. Or the other way is, so if let us say you are doing this, then what will happen? 6 fours are 24 and plus 9. So 24 plus 9 is what you will get as your answer, 29 by 36. But what is the other way? Let us just think that Ishan scores less than 4. What is that probability? So let us find that out. So that Ishan scores less than 4 is 1, 1, 1, 2, and 2, 1. Okay. So there the probability that he scores less than 4 is going to be 3 by 36. So if we find that out, so let us do that. So that Ishan gets a score of less than 4. So we will say the probability is 3 by 36, which is 1 by 12. Correct? Now, so, what is the probability that he will get more than 4? That would be 1 minus 1 by 12. So, which would be 11 by 12. Okay. So, this is how you will get the answer. 11 by 12 would be our answer. Okay. Now, see, the other way which I told, you could have done that, but that would be bit long. You will have to show all the workings. So see, there are 4 of this, there are 5 of this, then 6, 6, 6, 6, 6 fours are 24 plus 9 is 33 by 36, which again would be 11 by 12. Okay. Now let us move to next question. Here the question says Shruti wrote numbers from 2 to 7 on 6 papers such that numbers on each paper was unique. She divided the even and odd numbered papers into two groups, X and Y. She then chose a paper from each group at random, one after the other, without looking. Use the numbers written on them to form two-digit number. Number chosen first is written at tens place of the two-digit number. Okay. So let us first understand. She has got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6-digit number. So she has made a group of X. So these are even numbers. So 2, 4, 6. Then she has taken a group Y, which are odd numbers. So 3, 5, 7. So now she has an option of choosing even number first. So she could have written 2, 3, 23. Okay. 2, 5, 25. 2, 7, 27. Or 4, 3, 43, 45, 47. Or 63, 65, and 67. The other thing she could have done was choose this as the tens digit. Then the answer she would have got would be 32, 34, 36. Here it would be 52, 54, 56. Here it would be 72, 74, 76. So how many total outcomes are there? 18. Yeah, you have to show this. So there are 18 outcomes. which are possible with this kind of combination, where x is all the numbers even, y is all the numbers odd. Now let us go back and see what is the question. It says find the probability that Shruti makes an even number less than 20. So students, just look here. The least number we are getting here is 23. So there is no possibility that we can get a number less than 23. So that she gets an even number less than 20, the answer is going to be 0. You have to just make that statement. Then next question says Shruti thought she is more likely to form an even number greater than 40 as compared to odd number less than 40. So is she correct or incorrect? Justify your answer. So let us look for all the even numbers which are greater than 40 and all the odd numbers which are less than 40. So let's go back and check. So the even numbers which are greater than 40. So we have 52, 54, 56, 72, 74, 76. All these numbers are even and they are greater than 40. So how many of them are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So probability of getting even number greater than 40 would be 6 upon 18. Okay. So this is greater than, I'm just writing even numbers greater than 40. Okay. Now odd numbers which are less than 40. So now let us again have a look. So let me use this color or give me, let us take black color. So the odd numbers which are less than 40. So you can see there is 23. Let us write that down. What else is odd and less than 40? So can you see there is 25. Let us write that down. Then 27. Okay. So these are the odd numbers which are less than 40. So what is the probability? 3 by 18. So she thought the probability of getting even number is more. Is she correct? We will say yes, she is correct. Reasoning this. We have to show the working. Okay. Now the next part is Shruti redistributed the six papers evenly between two new groups A and B, making sure each group had a mix of even and odd number papers. Write one possible distribution of the papers in the two groups, Group A and Group B, such that probability of forming an odd number is higher than that of forming an even number if the paper from Group A is chosen first, and give a valid reason. So if a paper from Group A is chosen first, then that becomes the tens place digit. Okay. So that means the numbers in B should be more odd. Numbers in B, they should have more odd numbers than numbers in A. Okay, so let us go back and see what will we do. So let us quickly remove this working and instead of that write A and B. So let us say there is group A, group B. We should have more odd numbers in group B. So there are three odd numbers, pick any two. Okay, which should be in group B. So let us say you pick 3 and 5 and pick any even number. So let us say I pick 2. Now whatever is left will go to A. So in A, what will we have? We will have 4 and 6 and 7. Okay, with this combination, what will happen? She will ha- get more probability of forming an odd number is higher than forming an even number. Why? See, if you look at this, the unit digit number, if it is 3 or 5, then it is odd. And if there is only one even number at units place, the probability of having odd number is more than having even number. You just have to show this. Okay. So with this, I mean, you can give a valid reason. So what is the valid reason? You will say odd numbers at B are greater than even numbers at B. Therefore, more odd numbers of 2 digit will be formed. Okay, we need not show the working, but just for your understanding, you can, say 43, 65, 72, because they have already said that number from A is to be chosen first. Okay, so what would be your combination? So you can just show 43, 45, 42, 63, 65, 62, 73, 75, 72. So if you want, you can show this. And then what will you show? So there are total how many? Nine two-digit numbers are formed, out of which six are odd. So probability of getting an odd number is 6 by 9, while probability of getting an even number is just 3 by 9. So you can see that this is greater. Okay. So with this, we come to the end of today's video. Again, it would be better that if you watch this video again and then stop it, pause it, solve the question yourself, and then check your answer. Okay. Again, you are requested to share the video with your friends and help me spread word. Thank you.